Now that we have a class set up, let's look at how to organize it. So there are two main ways to organize a Google Classroom. I'm going to show you both of them, and then I'm going to show you what I recommend. So the first way is the old way of organizing Classroom. Classroom used to be organized like this all the time. It was just one feed that goes down on your stream right here. To create something here, you basically click on the share something with the class, and then you can select the classes you want to share it with, all students, and you can write what you want to share. Or you can add something from Google Drive, a link, a file, or YouTube. In the past, this was the only option, and teachers would basically make a list of what they wanted students to do. However, things have greatly changed for the better. If you click here on classwork, and I'm going to discard this, and you click on create, you can make an assignment. You can add the instructions here. I'm going to get into this a little bit more later on. You can add whatever you would like here and click assign. So now I can have them all organized here in a stream also. But one powerful feature that Google Classroom got, I think about last year, I should probably say the date, which was most likely in 2018, 2019, it got this feature. Click on create. Click on topic. And I can set it up to have units. And let me make another unit. Now these units are going to depend on how you have your class organized. If you have your class organized in just units, you can put unit 1, unit 2, introduction. If you have it under certain topics, you can put the topic names in. Now this doesn't look very good, does it? Because it looks like I'm going backward. And that's one thing that it will do. It will put whatever you post last first. But we can rearrange this. I'm basically just clicking on it and dragging it. I'm clicking on it and dragging it. And I can arrange it. The way I have it arranged here is exactly how students are going to see it. Now, if I made a mistake and I want to edit it, I'm going to click on this button right here. I can rename, I can delete, I can copy the link, or I can move it down here, but there's no point because I just showed you you can move it like this. But if you would like to, you can go move down and you can go move up. So remember that assignment I made before? I don't want it sitting there by itself. So I'm going to hold my mouse button down and I can actually move this assignment to wherever I want. Now here's a warning about this though. Once you create an assignment and put it somewhere, if you create them for multiple classes, which I'm going to be showing you a little bit later, you can no longer move it for all the classes. It's stuck in where you made it the first time. And I'll explain that in the next video. So this I find is the best way to organize Google Classroom, and I highly recommend this over just making a stream. Another thing, as you can see up here, you have a class drive folder. Anything that you make in Classroom, like this assignment right here, there's actually nothing there, but if I go here, and I'm going to click here and edit, I'm going to create a Google Doc. So now this is a blank Google Doc. It's untitled and everything. I'm going to say save. Now I'm going to go here. Class folder. Everything that I created in my test class 1 will all be here. In all honesty, it's very rare for me to use this, but I have had situations where I've created stuff in Classroom and I couldn't find the copy on my Google Drive. So what I do is I go here. And now I have access to everything I have created. All right, everyone, good luck.